Many of our seniors didn't have access to a computer or didn't know how to use it.
We had a group of members that were older, so they didn't have internet, so there was really no way for them to connect.
Pastor primarily developed in-house media for our in-person members. That's CDs, DVDs.
Well, I mean, it's been absolutely a beautiful thing for the people, like I said, who are either shut in, who wouldn't have been able to get out to service.
And I literally just started Google searching. Somebody was telling us that there was ways that you could like take the audio to like almost like a Zoom call type thing and send it out that way. And we couldn't like conference call. It was like conference call style. So we couldn't figure out how to logistically make that work. I did a Google search and phonelivestreaming.com popped up. And I was like, I think I found something. And we literally we jumped on it. Our older members, they hadn't had church or anything. And the first time it went out, one of our members, she called us, she cried. And that's when we knew we hit the jackpot.
Trying to have a platform that they could access, 1, easily, 2, without having a smartphone, and 3, without having to pay for it. That was a challenge for us. We had a number of people who were going in through another service, which is listed as free, and it is depending on your phone carrier. And even with that, you still needed to have long distance. I'm thinking of one member in particular. She has had a lot of loss. Lost a grandson, lost a daughter, had some relatives that come in and out to check on her, but she's pretty much by herself, is really leery of being out in public. She's not driving much anymore. 2 weeks ago, she called me and just thanked me so much for making this possible. She is a faithful listener.
That would be delivered by our hospitality team to our sick and shut-in members, or also via mail. We have a bit more of our seasoned members as well, and they're not quite as tech savvy. We end up having a sort of a discussion once how we can sort of capture the more seasoned members where they were. A lot of them are not too savvy and trying to get to the computer or pulling up their phone. So we decided to do some research. We ended up just looking to move toward technology that they're used to. Anyone can answer a phone, anyone can dial a phone, and that allowed our more seasoned members and pretty much everyone to still be a member of our community, even though they weren't physically able to be here.
Some of those folks have been able to catch the service now that wouldn't have before, which has been a wonderful benefit for them to be able to feel like they're still connected and still a part of the church family. It would go live on the phone the same time that our service would go live on Facebook or YouTube. We just started to upload that recording, the audio of that recording, to Phone Live Streaming, and which was great because it's incredibly easy. Even somebody who doesn't know technology very well can figure it out. It just became the best option for us to connect with people who just don't do the internet or don't have the internet or don't have internet that's strong enough or good enough right now to run streaming